Sean Combs was indicted in September 2024 in the Southern District of New York on multiple charges, including racketeering, sex trafficking by force, fraud, and coercion, and transportation for prostitution. He pleaded not guilty, bail was denied multiple times, and he remained in federal custody in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York City, while awaiting trial. His trial began May 5th, 2025, this past spring. The jury deliberated beginning June 30th. On July 2nd, 2025, the jury returned a mixed verdict. Acquittals on the more serious charges, the RICO conspiracy, sex trafficking, convictions on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. After the verdict, Combs remained in custody and sentencing was set for October 3rd, 2025. On October 3rd, 2025, the judge in the Southern District of New York sentenced Combs to 50 months in federal prison. That's 4 years plus 2 months. He was also ordered to pay a $500,000 fine and will serve 5 years of supervised release after his term. The judge credited Combs with 13 months already served, which means that he has about 3 years of prison time. The judge did not grant the defense's request for a more lenient sentence. They had asked for approximately 14 months and rejected arguments to release him. The judge emphasized that Combs' past history of violence and abuse could not be ignored, even if the jury rejected some charges. The judge flagged concerns about recidivism and that Combs' behavior had not shown sufficient rehabilitation to ensure public safety. Prosecutors were asking for 11 years. They argued that the severity of the conduct, including violence, coercion, and Combs' influence, called for a significant sentence. The defense was asking for 14 months or time already served. Combs' legal team plans to appeal. They argue the judge effectively acted as a 13th juror by factoring in conduct the jury had acquitted him for. The defense claims the sentence is inconsistent with the jury's verdict. Example, you can't punish him based on wrongdoing that the jury had already rejected and acquitted him of. Support from his children and mitigation videos were submitted trying to humanize him, but the court still sided with a serious sentence. Meanwhile, Combs faced a slew of pending civil lawsuits related to sexual misconduct and abuse, which are separate from the criminal matter. Do I think he'll win on appeal? Maybe, but the appeal process is very slow moving. In actuality, he only has a 3-year prison sentence. By the time this all goes through the appeal process, your 3 years is going to end up like maybe a few months. I mean, I guess when you're in prison, even a few months ahead of time is wonderful. But also, when you get sentenced such a short sentence, like 3 years, you also get time off for good behavior. So by the time it actually goes through the system, the whole thing might be moot. But he does have a strong argument because the judge is sentencing him based on crimes and charges that he was acquitted of. So we'll see how this all goes. Let me know what you guys think.